making you so emotional when you think of those thoughts?
Just thinking about my two nephews getting to have the same connection me and my brother did at that time, and our dad bringing us to games during that season, and we still have a baseball that's signed by all the players from '93 sitting on my mantle at home. So we're hoping to get another one here, boys.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jays.
What do you think that this team has done for this city and just kind of energizing this city, the camaraderie these guys show? It looks like they're having fun there playing together.
We definitely needed it. 2019 was a great year with the Raptors, and first time in franchise history for them. 32 years later, the Jays are right back in it, and we're making another generational family memory here.
We're on game one. We're joined by a Blue Jay who has a World Series ring, World Series champion and East York's own Rob Butler. Thanks for joining us here live on CP24, and you got the Indigenous-themed Blue Jays jersey on. Like, are you wearing a different Blue Jays jersey every day? Because it is just regular attire now, just walking around the city.
Yeah, you know what? Lucky for me, I got a lot of Blue Jay jerseys. And a friend of mine from my reserve in Kanawaki in Montreal, like half of my family is actually very native. So this was his way of honoring my time with the Blue Jays. He made this shirt for me, and I love wearing it because I love the shape of the logo and the look of the logo and the writing. And it's very special because we're so connected to Canada in that way.
No, it's so beautiful. And, you know, this team is connected not just with the city. I always tell people when you go to a Blue Jays game, you can throw a dart, maybe not a sharp one, but you always find someone who's coming in from Saskatchewan or the Maritimes or Victoria. Like, they're here for the full series during the regular season. It happens. They really are Canada's team. I got to ask you, I was there yesterday with game one, and, you know, listening to that, whether you were there or on TV, did it kind of bring flashbacks to '93, just how raucous that ballpark gets?
Oh, absolutely. I'm getting goosebumps watching at home. I'm jumping up and down again. I feel like I'm 23 years old, a rookie on the team. This team has made everyone feel that way. You really feel like the old teams, like you're a part of it. You love the characters that these guys have put together, this group. They love each other. They're so supportive of each other. They're a bunch of young guys and old guys mixed who just look like they're one big family that are just doing whatever they can to win. And they're trying to win for the city and for the country. Like, the whole country is just falling in love with them. You know, my family's in Butlerville, Newfoundland. I got friends in Victoria, BC. All the way across the whole country, everybody's talking about the Blue Jays and the importance of how they're doing it, right? They're overcoming this huge mountain of the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they're proving that, you know, you play the game properly and you do things united, you got a good chance of winning.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. We've spoke with some local LA media, and they think it's going to be a straight sweep for the Dodgers. We already know that's not happening. But then you actually talk to baseball people like yourself, former major leaguers, and they say, I don't know what people are saying. This is going to be much closer than people think. What is it about the Blue Jays' approach yesterday, and do you think it's sustainable for the rest of the series? Oh,
absolutely. Confidence is a beautiful, sexy thing, and the Blue Jays have that right now. You can see it on all their faces. They can't wait to play, and that reminds me so much of the '93 team I was on. These guys could not wait to get playing, and you know, usually teams that don't want to win and don't know how to win, they don't have those feelings, right? They're always joyful, laughing, having fun. You know, they're down 2-0. They're trying to figure out a way to come back. We were down 14-9 in the game, and we found a way to come back. So it's all kind of those same kind of feelings, and that's what's really special watching this, is because I just love watching 1 through 9, how good all these guys and the right approach to playing. And, you know, a young kid out there, 22 years old, not even having his best stuff, but grinding it out for the team and trying to figure out a way to keep the game close, knowing that if it was close, there was a chance to come back. And the Blue Jays proved that if they're close, they got a real good chance of winning.
Yeah, I was mentioning that when we were watching the game. Like, we're watching Trey Savage literally earn his stripes on the job. And the job is in the World Series. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I thought really the turning point was that bases loaded and Shohei Ohtani, this generational talent, on the plate and just strikes out swinging, unable to get any more runs on the board. I thought that kind of built a lot of confidence. Was taking looks at Trey Savage's dad losing his mind, as he should. How hard is that to pinch hit in a situation like that for Addison Barge? You've done that in your career. You're cold, you're coming in, and then he delivers.
Well, you know what? Playing baseball is very difficult at major league level, and being a pinch hitter at the major league level is even harder because you don't have the same rhythm and feel of the game going on, right? You're usually in the batting cage or off a batting tee, and you're trying to find it, and it's difficult. It's difficult to maintain that rhythm and even keep your confidence. So you got to really trick your mind into believing what you're doing and really visualizing success all the time, because you don't even know really what pitcher you might face, right? He came in against a left-handed pitcher. And, you know, he wasn't really preparing for that. He may have been thinking righty was coming in. So it's such a hard thing to do. And for him to hit a grand slam a guy who's playing in the minor leagues at the beginning of the season and to come out in the World Series and do something that no one's ever done is incredible and a testament to the whole team and his approach. He's got confidence. He's trying to keep it simple, like he talked about in his interview, just trying to hit the ball in the middle, and he hits a grand slam. So they're playing the game properly and they have the right approach, and that's the only way you're going to win against the Dodgers. You gotta beat them with playing the game properly every at bat.
Yeah, the up against Yoshinobu Yamamoto, definitely going to be a tough test. But you got Kevin Gausman, who's out there, who was a Game 1 starter last couple series. So you kind of mentioned what the Jays are doing to win. What do they not have to do to try to squander this and try to go to LA up 2-0?
Definitely don't change the way they're thinking, the way they're approaching every game. Right? You can't. What you're good at, you got to keep doing, and you can't start thinking, we've hit some home runs. Let's try to keep hitting home runs. I really believe that. The teams like Los Angeles are kind of waiting for that to happen, right? Their big hitters are thinking that they're going to get those three-run bombs that may never happen, right? It's hard to hit home runs in the league. So I think the Blue Jays have simplified the game. They're trying to get guys on any way they can. They move guys over, and the Dodgers can keep trying to hit home runs, and we can try to keep exposing that and using that against them. And we'll end up hopefully winning 4 games in this, and we win the World Series. It's going to be fantastic.
We'll see. Yeah. Just as the Yankees and the Mariners trying to win with home runs, that doesn't really work out. All right. You know something about World Series? 993 World Series champ Rob Butler, Canadian, East York Zone. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Bill, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Have fun counting down the hours to game day.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, sir. Enjoy.